Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still pretty new, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I just reached 1,000 subscribers. It was such a wonderful milestone to meet. I thank you all so much for subscribing and for your likes and for your beautiful comments. I just thank you all so much. I thank you with every single video because I know that without you, my channel wouldn't be what it is today. So if you do choose to subscribe today, thank you. Thank you all so much. Please don't forget to hit that little bell. If you subscribe, what that'll do, it'll show you all my notifications every time I release a video. Okay, so those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, book 1 here. I've read book 1 aloud live on Facebook, and I've uploaded all of those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy. If you've already read book 1 or watched all those videos, book 2 is already written and published and available. These very high quality, beautiful paperbacks are available from Kindle Direct Publishing for only $15.99 each, plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. Okay. All right, everybody. So we have, here's my, I'm back to the springtime. It's spring. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter. I did, and I just wanted to come back to the spring feeling here. I got a couple of extra little houses here. I've got my fairies back, and they're living in, it looks like a little tulip house. It's so cute. And I have an apple house here for the gnomes this time, and my wolf is also listening to the story, and these two are pals. Oh, okay, so for your abundance visual, I have this. It stands for water as well. I always have earth, all my stones. Air is my Pegasus. Then I have fire, which is the candle, and water. Usually I'll have my little bottle of Mary water from Lourdes, France, but this is water. This represents flowing water. It just keeps going. Abundance of water. Okay, so this is. I just thought this was so cute, and it will work well for an abundance visual, okay, because this has plenty of water running through it. Water means abundance. If you have fields, it makes your fields, spring to life. So, okay, so today we're back to using one of my very favorite tarots. They're brand new. Well, I've had them a couple of weeks now. The Forest of Enchantment Tarot by Linnea Weatherstone and illustrated by Marela Allwood. This is a tarot that is all about the enchanted forests of the UK, specifically of England. There's fairy tales in here, and it likens the path to enlightenment or spiritual discovery to a journey through an enchanted forest. Okay. So at the end of the reading, I'm going to get more information for you through the Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay and Ginger Kelly illustrated that. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull a flower from the Botanical Inspirations by Lynn Araujo and illustrations by Pierre-Joseph Redoute. Okay, so also at the end, not at the end, but if I need to clarify anything, I'm going to clarify with my little teeny writer tarot that I got through a miracle. If you would like to learn about the story of that miracle that Mother Mary worked for me, there's a video on it. It's in the description box. It's called The Story of My Miracle, February 2021. You can find links in the description box to purchase my books. You can find links to watch me reading book 1 aloud live. give book one a shot. It's perfectly free for you. I haven't gotten any bad reviews on it. It's a new kind of superhero, and it's my spiritual path to write these books. The purpose is to teach certain aspects of the path to enlightenment through entertaining story. So give it a shot. Everybody loves it. And I've also had reports of spiritual healing through it, people getting epiphanies and things like that. So, okay, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will, and major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for your life. You wrote your life out before you incarnated, so that you could encounter and hopefully learn certain poignant lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration of your soul. As you raise the vibration of your soul lifetime after lifetime, you eventually get to a life where you are able to reach enlightenment. So we're kind of dealing with fate when we're dealing with the major arcana cards, but not really, because we've got free will. The only time that things are really fate, it's indicated to me through the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I don't see that here today. I don't, yeah, no, it's not here. So, all right, so let's start right here at the heart of everything for you at this time, Virgo. You have the 10 of Visions. Visions are cups. Cups is a water element, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The 10, this is an ending. This is the happy ending. This is a rare love. This is a family of very, very special, very rare love. That's why we have unicorns. Like when I have this, sorry about moving it all around. I'm getting comfortable. This is it. Okay, first of all, it's rare to see a unicorn. It's even rarer to see two. It's even rarer to see a family, or three of them. And it is even rarer to see dappled unicorns. They're dappled. Okay. So this is a love, a family, a happy ending. If this is right side up, this fully manifested for you. Something, it's this, your happy family energy. Okay. Oh, they're pointing the waterfall. It's like the abundance that of the little, this water wheel here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's like you had some sort of really happy ending here when it came to your family. Okay, this is what's at the heart of everything. Now, this is what is crossing this energy, and I feel like this is actually crossing this energy. When I pick up this card that crosses, it is different things. It can be like the result of the first card. It can be the energy affecting this first card, and that's what it's doing right now. It's affecting, this energy has come in to affect this 10 of cups, 10 of visions energy, okay? And this is the black shuck. This is the death card. This is change, okay? And because this is a major arcana card, this is part of your divine blueprint. This change has occurred because you wrote it that way, okay? So it's a huge change. And it looks like it's rather sudden, okay? Now, 10s are endings anyway. So this was a happy ending, but it's over. Now you've got this major change crossing this happy family energy. So things are changing there when it comes to this happy family. This is what is at the root of everything. And it's him saying root, and he's got roots right here. This is the 5 of challenges. Challenges are swords. This is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And so this would be the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is traditionally about slander and quarrels, betrayal, all kinds of really bad stuff. But this, I like to work with the energies of the deck, okay? Um, the artists work really hard on these images and the reasons behind them, okay? So in this particular deck, this is about facing an insurmountable force, okay? So what this is telling me is that this ended and there's this huge change now because of something that you cannot control. This is a giant, okay? And the book, you know, the book that comes with this is really beautiful. And I read the whole thing one weekend, so I know the stories, most of the stories behind this. It's hard to memorize an entire deck, but this was easy to remember. This is a giant, and even though he's not evil, okay, he is not patient with little tiny humans. Don't get in his way. See, these are human bones in his beard. So it's like he doesn't have time to care about little humans. He's not going to. If you get in his way, he's going to step on you. You're inconsequential to him. So what this means is this is an insurmountable force. There is something that you just absolutely, it's like a brick wall. Okay? So I'm feeling from this that since this is a challenge, okay, sword energy, this is probably kind of painful, a little sharp for you. You may feel a little stabbed in the back, or you may you don't really, this is an energy you don't really like, okay? So I know that the Ten of Visions here is a very beautiful energy. Of course, you would want to stay in it, but this is also an ending. This is a 10. When you get to the 10, it's an ending, and then you go right back to the Ace again, which is the 1. So this had to end anyway, okay? And so the presence of the Black Shuck, or the Death card here, is showing you kind of like in two ways. Look, I know this hurts, Virgo, but it had to happen. It had to happen. This is an insurmountable force. Okay, so sorry about that, Virgo. So this is the energy that's moving out of your life at this time. This is the, in other decks, this would be called the Justice card, okay? This is the Huntsman. He's like an equalizer, okay? You see him there. Yes, he's got his bow and arrow because he goes to hunt and, for meat or whatever. But he knows not to shoot this doe because she's caring for a fawn. And the story behind this is that this is kind of like, well, he has integrity, okay? Yes, he's a hunter, but he's not out there just to kill because he likes it. If he finds a baby animal that has been abandoned, he'll take care of it and set it free when it's grown. You know what I mean? He balances that out. He'll take life because that's his job. He's a huntsman, but he'll also save lives to equal that energy, to even that energy out. Okay. But, however, this justice, this equalizing energy did not fully manifest in your life, and now it's on its way out. Now, this is the card for Libra, so this could be a Libra as well. Okay, so for me as a reader, the next two cards here are future cards. Now, this is the wide world in reverse, okay? So there's no reversed meanings in this deck except for the people cards, which I will read their shadow traits if they come out in reverse. But all the other cards, if they come out upside down, this just means that this energy has not fully manifested. but it is coming in, okay? And this is the wide world, okay? This is another ending. This is the end of a cycle, okay? And what you see here is this is the white heart, and the Fool card is the 0. It is the first card in the major arcana. This is the last card in the major arcana. And in the Fool card, you see the white heart, and it's the card that tells you to follow your heart. Literally follow the heart into the enchanted forest, and then your journey begins. Well, this is the end. This is the end of your journey through the enchanted forest. You've reached the end, and now you've come to a wide open place. Okay? This is not manifested just yet, but this will manifest very soon. This is the end of a cycle, okay? So you've got endings going on here, okay? The end of this happy family, you've got an end here, a change here. You've got the reason why is this insurmountable force, and then this end right here, which is major arcana. So this is a huge part of your divine blueprint as well. So I just feel like there's, you didn't really want this to end, but what Spirit is trying to tell you is that it was meant to. And I feel like you'll find out why later on. You'll see why later on, and you'll understand why later on, okay? Now, this is the next future card that you have that is still basically a possibility. When they're upside down in the future, they are possibilities. However, I really feel like this is definitely going to happen, and I feel like this is going to happen as well. Okay, this is the manifesting energy of the 9 of boons. Boons are pentacles, coins, discs, earth energy, okay? And the 9 of pentacles, you usually see a very opulent looking woman on it. And what that is so she's self-sufficient, she's self-made, she's got everything. She's very opulent, she's got a lot of luxury. So she's got everything that she needs except for a counterpart, you know, like a husband or a wife. So she's independent, okay? This is the same energy. This here, though, is a little brownie, and most of the brownies live in the cities, but she said to herself, nah, I want to go live by myself out in the forest. And even though she doesn't have like tons of money all around her and opulence and all that stuff like in the other decks, look at what she does have. She does look very abundant. She's got all the food she wants. She's got this little moth, because in the in most of the other decks you'll see this woman, she's got a hunting hawk, and back in the old days that meant you had some money, right? But here she's got this cute little moth here. Yeah, so she is happy. She's happy in the forest. She's got everything that she needs. She's got balance and spiritualism here. She's got all the food that she needs. She's got medicine with these plants and things like that. And she's good. So this is you, you're going to be single, but you're going to be abundantly single, okay? And you're going to you're going to be learning self-sufficient, how to well, basically this is what is going to manifest for you, okay? Understand though, you know, if you're not looking forward to the singleness, you will have everything that you need. And if you're happy in this energy, then you will pull in somebody else like you. Somebody who has everything that they need. They're self-sufficient. They've got everything except a counterpart. So if you're happy in this is the exact kind of person that you'll bring in, and then you guys will be very successful together. Okay? That's a possibility. Could be very, that's if you're happy with this independent energy, okay? Now, this is your hope, okay? Now, this is the 9 of spells. Spells are wands. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is in the Thoth deck, it's called strength because it is summoning that last bit of energy to fight the last fight if they need to. This is often called the wounded warrior card. You know, sometimes people are feeling rather defensive when they get this card, but as a hope card, it's exactly what it looks like, because this witch is in the forest, in the dark. She doesn't have even a lantern with her. She doesn't even have a wand. She's not using a wand. She is not afraid of being out in the forest. She doesn't care if there's wolves watching her or even other wizards and witches watching her to see what she's doing, because what she's doing is she's creating this circle of her own energy. This is her own power. Okay, and since this is right side up, this is fully manifesting for you. Okay, so this is another 9 as well. Okay, so this, I would ask you to, is there any more 9s? No. I would ask you to well, let you look up angel number 99, since you've got 2 9s here. Now, these two feel very much like they go together, because what you have here are single women that are happy on their own. They're strong on their own, okay? So this is your hope card, and your hope is to stand in your own power. You see that? She's standing in her own power. She's afraid of nothing. So this is your hope. Good. This is a beautiful hope, because what that's going to do is it's going to get this energy to flip. Okay? So you go from standing in your own power with really nothing but what could be enemies around you, to standing in your own power with abundance and joy and happiness around you. Okay? And then, like I said, if you can embody this energy well, with happiness, being happy by yourself, abundant as an independent, as a single person, and you stay in this power, then you know you could attract a counterpart who is as balanced and successful as you are. Okay? So that's really good. I feel like those 2 cards really were talking to one another. Okay, so this is your energy at this time, your environment or your current state of being. And I feel that this is you, okay, because this is a keeper. A keeper is a king. Visions is water, okay? So this is the King of Cups in reverse. This is insecurity, I feel right off the bat. Let me just get the book out here and read you the shadow traits for the, oh wow, it always turns right to it. That's so cool. Okay, so the shadow traits of the Keeper of Visions, or the King of Cups, is too emotionally detached, neutral to a fault, moody, avoids conflicts and confrontations, puts the hard emotional duties on others. Oh. Okay, well, you're obviously not really in a good emotional place right now, okay? Let me go ahead and read you what the character traits when it's right side up are, okay? So this is stuff you can shoot for. Contemplative rather than active, calm, wise, compassionate, not easily flustered, charitable, emotionally stable and faithful in love. Okay. So I think that, and there's some of you, this doesn't, no, that's not true. That didn't feel true as I was, because sometimes if these aren't people, the card will mean something different, but this is your state of being. This is you. This is what's going on. You're You're emotionally detached. You're neutral to a fault, moody, avoids conflicts and confrontations, puts the hard emotional duties on others. So there's something for you to contemplate, okay? Yeah, and that didn't say anything about insecurity, but I still feel that. I think that the insecurity is the reason why you put these hard emotional duties on others, and the reason why you don't like conflict. Now, this is your fear card, okay? This is the Six of Challenges, which challenges are swords, okay? So this would be the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is usually moving on or going on a journey by water, or going on a mental journey of discovery, of asking questions and getting answers. But this is a different story altogether, which is why I love to switch around my decks, because I feel like Spirit has me choose these decks so that the right message can come out, okay? So what this is this is a little dwarf lady. She's a little magical dwarf, and these are magical wolves, okay? The women who made this deck wanted you to know these are magical wolves. No, wolves in reality probably don't act like this, okay? But these are magical wolves that will eat you up, they say. Okay, so this poor little dwarf lady was chased by these wolves, and now she's up a tree. Okay, so in a way she did move from choppy waters to calmer waters by getting up on that tree. But so now there's the only thing that she has left to do is wait them out. She just has to wait until they get tired and they walk away, and then she can run home and eat her supper. That's the story behind this card. So I think that there is something about this card that you're afraid of. You're afraid that you may be preyed upon, maybe, or maybe that others are going to chew you out or confront you. That just came to mind, since you're not into confrontations. It could be you're afraid that people are going to come at you and tell you that you're wrong, or just kind of attack you, and where there's nothing that you can do. And so maybe this is the insurmountable force that you're afraid of, that you're already dealing with. Because in a way, these wolves are an insurmountable force too. She has to climb this tree and wait them out. If she climbs down right now, they'll gobble her up. And so she doesn't really have a defense except to run away. So I feel that's what you're feeling, like you're afraid that you may be attacked and that there's nothing that you can do about it, not even retaliate. Wow, that's a reasonable fear, Virgo. Okay, so this is your potential outcome. I say potential because free will changes everything. But I see, yeah, I'm not surprised at this outcome. This is called suspension. This is life in suspension, life at a standstill, okay? This is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, there's an element of sacrifice. He sacrifices, he hangs himself upside down to get a new perspective. That's his sacrifice. This is a powerful wizard who realized that his wisdom would be needed many, 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 many years into the future. And so what he did is he lay next to a tree and allowed its sap to cover him. And now, as it covered him up, he became head down. So what he looks like is a child that's about to be born, doesn't he? Okay, but he's really stuck in this. This tree sap became amber. So he's been in there a really long time. He's also got himself a magical little dragonfly in there with him. And what this is he's waiting. He's in suspension so that when he emerges from this amber, he will have a new perspective, because he'll be many, 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 many years into the future. And it's these future people that he will need to teach with his wisdom, with his enlightenment, with his magic. So I think what this is going to do is you are going to be at a standstill in your life. This is more, I feel more singleness from this. You're going to continue to be single as you get a new perspective. And there may be some sort of sacrifice element to this as well, that you have to sacrifice something in order to get this new perspective. Okay? Well, that was all pretty straightforward, so I don't have anything to clarify. This is the energy that is at the bottom of the deck. The underlying energy is the not fully manifested, but manifesting energy of a new beginning. Okay? This ending isn't over yet. There's still stuff for you to learn from this Hanged Man, from this Black Shuck, when the world opens up for you. Okay? There's still things to be learned, but when this cycle is finally over, you will definitely have this new beginning. It will be a victory. This is the Ace of Swords. Okay, now this is a special arrow. This is a silver arrow that is a magical arrow. Now, most of the time, you'll see a single sword here. You're protected by Archangel Michael. Whenever you get this card, I like to say that. Also, you will have clarity and understanding, full clarity and victory and a new beginning. Challenges are sword energy. So this is a intellectual energy, your logic. This is what they're saying this is what I was saying when one day you will understand why all this happened. This will be the moment. This is the clarity that you're going to get for why this situation has happened. Okay? Let me just look him up here and see if there's anything else. And you're dealing with all of the elements, all of your energies. Yeah, you have earth, you've got air, you've got fire and water. Okay, so as long as you have earth, air, fire, water in this spread, you're using all the energy available to you. Okay, so this arrow never misses its mark. This is the gift from this white raven. This is a white raven. Okay, the white raven's particular expertise is strategic communication. He knows when you should speak and when you should be silent. His shrewd eye pierces to the heart of the matter. Oh, the heart of the matter. Call upon him only if you really want the truth. He is your spy, your advocate, your battle cry. The white raven says, think and stay alive. Okay? So, strategic communication knows when you should speak and when you should be silent. This is really, that's what they wanted me to see because of this energy going on here. You know, you don't want confrontation, and basically there's nothing she can say or do here. You know, she's silent. She's silently waiting for them to just go away. It's like you can't argue with this thing. You can't argue with this thing. Okay? So, knowing when you should speak and when you should be silent is strategic communication. And so this is part of what you're going to learn. So that's good. That's really good. See, now this is why this stuff is happening. It's because you're going to be learning more about communication and what is important to you. And and clarity and all that. All right, so let's go ahead and get the fairy deck and see what they've got for you. Let's get this out of the way. Oops. All right, fairies. Sweet little fairies. What else can you tell Virgo? I have a feeling this is quite a challenge for Virgo. All right. Please give me at least 3 cards. Okie dokie. Anything, at least one more, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. If I can just get this. Oh, gosh. All right, I got it. Yay, because I forgot my little pinchy thing. Okay. Tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. Huh. This is telling me, though, to sit by a tree. Trees are very wise. Try to find a really old tree. Maybe even a tree that means a lot to you, and sit next to you and try next to it and try to, in a way, unite with it, connect with it, okay? Yeah, try to connect with it energetically and see what kind of wisdom comes to mind, okay? Hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. Yeah, okay, so they're reiterating my advice here. If you can get this to turn around and you are this happy, abundant, independent, single person, you can attract a happy, abundant, single person and then not be single together. Okay? You've got to try to be as positive as possible. And how do you do that? You count your blessings. There's always a million blessings. A lot of the times we will focus on one thing that is really making us sad and then don't focus on all the things that are our blessings. We have a million things around us that are blessings, and if one thing isn't going our way, sometimes we just get so depressed about it if it's something, that's really, really important, but you just do your best to just stay grateful, and that will show you what you have. That will raise your spirits, okay? And just know that what kind of energy you put out into the world is what you're going to get back. So if you put out this kind of energy here with this the keeper of challenges upside down, with the not wanting to confront anybody and being in your emotions aren't being expressed, and then that's what you're going to get. You could attract a person that is the same way, and you may date, but it won't be what it could be if you were both happy and independent. Okay. Whoa, another wisdom card. Okay, have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Okay, with a challenge. See, now this is exactly why I choose these different decks. I just feel like this is it. This is this challenge. Something that you cannot change. When there's something that comes at us and there's nothing we can do about it, we just feel so powerless. Okay, but you have to. This wisdom is what's going to help you get through it, and so that's why I'm saying too. Go sit by the tree. I just really feel like this tree is going to give you some wisdom. If you have to keep sitting under the tree to get a little bit of wisdom every day, do it, and then write it down in a journal, and every single day, because then when you go back to the journal, even if it's just a sentence or two every time you go to the tree, you're going to see all the wisdom that you've gotten from something that seems inanimate. Okay? And then once you learn how to connect to a tree, you'll learn how to connect with other energetic beings, other beings, including energetic beings is what I meant. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask for a card or two here from the flowers. And I always say that these come from the flower sprites, because there's flower sprites in this deck. Okay, so flower sprites, what do you have to say to Virgo? Now, this deck is based on the language of flowers. In the old days, in the medieval days, such as these times when these fairy tales and stuff were being written, when people gave each other flowers, it meant something, you know. And it wasn't just these ancient days, because these were painted in Marie Antoinette's time, Napoleon's time, like the 1700s and the early 1800s. But this practice has been going on for a really long time. You know, we've always had meanings behind flowers. Okay, so all right, flower sprites. What flower can give a message to Virgo today? Any more? Whoa, 2 flowers. Okay, any more? No? Okay, just grab this one, and we'll do this one first. Apple blossoms. Oh, see, I put the apple here. Choices, knowledge, and illumination. White are the flowers of apple tree that brings us fruits of fertility. Yeah, this is really talking to me for this Ace of Challenges, this new beginning here. The white of the apple blossoms, the white raven, the illumination. This is the clarity that's coming. The knowledge is coming from these 2 wisdom cards. And hope is very powerful. Never lose hope. But accept some things can't be. You know, there's always hope, but there's always, you know, there's times when you can let go of that. Crocus, let go of hope, meaning when you know something's just not going to happen. Okay, that's all I mean by that. Crocus, cheerfulness. It is spring again. The earth is like a child that knows poems by heart. It is spring again. Wow, that's why we're celebrating spring. Spring just started. I just love how these cards are so right on it with what we're doing here. So thank you so much, flower sprites. Okay, Virgo, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will see you next time.